Hi everyone, Linda Ford here with your confidence tip of the day. So, I did an interview a couple of years back with Michael Neal, and he said something that just, you know how it is when you hear something, you hear it. And it was because I was talking to him about how, well, for me anyway, I feel as if I've gone through most of my life with the handbrake on. And that's kind of like the best way I can describe my experience. I've been out there doing stuff, moving, um, but it's the handbrake has been on. I haven't been fully out. You know how it is when you're driving your vehicle and you're still moving, but it's a very difficult drive. And then you discover that the brake is on and you take the handbrake off, and immediately you're propelled forward, right? And it's a beautiful feeling. It's like, whoa, it's a whole different experience. So I was relating to him how I felt that most of my life, it's felt like I've had this handbrake on. And and how do we finally take it off, release it? Because we know the difference, even though if we've gone through life most of our lives with that handbrake on, there have been these odd moments. And for me, they were like this odd moment where that handbrake would come off. I'd find it off without doing anything. And I'd find myself in this place of, maybe because I used to teach English at the university. And I used to be so insecure about sharing my insights and in front of a class. And then every now and again, I would just relax into myself and say something, and then I would wonder, whoa, where did that come from? You catch yourself sounding eloquent, feeling connected, just feeling comfortable in your own skin. And so as much as the handbrake was on for most of my life, I also remember it kind of releasing itself. And I used to write it off as if it was just kind of a fluke moment, that it didn't really have any significance. Maybe I just kind of got out of bed the right way, on the right side of the bed that day, or maybe there was something going on in the universe, the stars were aligned that day or something, and so I would write it off as if it was an anomaly, a fluke. That's not me, just a kind of thing. But actually, that was the real me emerging. That was me with my handbrake off. And so I knew the difference between living with the handbrake off and living with it on. And so I had caught a glimpse of that. And, I guess I've always had this yearning. I want to get back to those days of feeling that freedom in your own skin. And so I asked him this question: how do we take the damn handbrake off? And he said, I just want to get this right. He said, the handbrake for all of us is our sense of self, right? The handbrake for all of us is our sense of how we perceive ourselves. And that, how true is that? How I show up, this Linda Ford has been created by me with the help of society, my parents and my teachers and all the people that have come into my life. I've had a lot of reinforcement from them about how I have shown up in life. And I'm kind of like an accumulation of all of that influence and how I have come to think about who Linda Ford is. So to be able to see that, how it's all made up, and that below all of that, there is this, wow, there's this real you that's just sitting there, waiting to ignite, waiting to wake up. And so here's what I do. I know it's something to do, but it's just something that I observe regularly in myself, is that when I feel insecure and when I feel like that handbrake is on. I've just gotten into this habit of saying to myself, oh, there's Linda Ford acting out. There she is. Linda Ford is actually insecure right now. Linda Ford is afraid right now. Linda Ford is feeling some resistance to giving an interview or writing a blog or whatever it is for you, right? And so I like to kind of get into the habit of putting myself, speaking about Linda Ford in the third person. Linda Ford does this. Linda Ford doesn't like this kind of food. Linda Ford is this kind of a person. And really kind of creating that separation that, oh, there she is again. There she is going through life, making it up and living out all the thoughts and feelings that have accumulated over a lifetime to make me who I am, to have me show up the way I do. So I just try that out, because it really creates that separation that we are not actually who we think we are, that we are so much more, and that this is just our kind of persona, our it's us acting out on the big screen, right? I've heard others refer to it as a cardboard cutout of us, a version of us going through life. And so the more we can kind of keep reminding ourselves, oh, there's that version of me that's not real. It doesn't make it less important. That's a whole other topic. But just to kind of create that separation. And in those moments, you get to take the handbrake off and experience a deeper version of yourself. So I hope that helps. Thanks.